Alright, let's get started now. I think it's on now. Alright, looks like the screens, yeah, it's moving alright, and yeah, I can see my own face and I can see chats too. Alright, so looks like it's okay. Let's get started. I hope you can hear my voice okay and you can hear my nice background music here. So the market's quite a bit in the range on these forex pairs. So I was gonna do some analysis on trends market because I am a trend follower, but right now all the markets are pretty much in the range in higher time frames, and that's why I decided to talk about something different. And I will talk about the Tokyo box breakout strategy today. So we're gonna look at some charts, forex pairs, and a couple of other charts like gold, and I will look at some other markets too and see what's happening right now. And this is on Friday, so you don't want to jump into the market before you go to bed because it's going to be towards the weekend and the brokers are closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you don't capture the good edges today, then better to stay away because it's Friday. So let's see. So for those who are new to my channel, my name is K, like a letter K. If you see here, actually on this side there's a letter K. My name is K, and I am a Japanese forex full-time trader in Tokyo, Japan. So in my YouTube channel I talk about different topics every day, and today is Friday, and every Fridays especially I talk about my own strategy called KTS trading strategy. So I use Ichimoku Kinko to capture the bigger scope, bigger picture of the market, and when it comes to capture the exact trading edge, I go down to 50-minute charts and look at these trading edges where I can put the stop loss as tight as possible, but my target is based on a 4-hour chart or daily chart, sometimes weekly chart, so that my risk-reward ratio can be always greater. So before starting here, just a quick disclaimer: this information is basically based on my experience knowledge, so when you take trades, please do with your own risk. And in my channel, I'm not here to give you the fish, but I'm here to teach you how to fish and how to catch a fish. So hopefully you learn from today's live stream as well. So let's see, I was watching Bitcoin, it's going downwards in a daily chart, but I don't trade Bitcoin, this is just for fun. So let's go to some forex pairs, and like I said before, the daily chart and 4-hour chart are all ranging as per Ichimoku. So no trades for me, but still we can talk something else, right? We can talk about the Tokyo box breakout strategy today. To recap, I used to talk about Tokyo box strategy in the past, many times, but recently I realized myself that I don't talk about it so much. So that's why I decided to pick this topic, because I think it's nice to recap at times like this so that you can remember and you take trades this way. So let me say hi to everyone real quick. Gregory and Haradi, Karim, Penzer, Chu, and Roy, Yasser, Pap, and Kayon, Blackwater, Sandy, Melanie, Roger, Penzer, once again, and Rego, Fire, and yeah, Kayon once again, and Golam, thank you for joining. Great to see you again. And thank you everyone for joining today's live stream as well. So it's such fun for me to do these live videos every day to get to know each other, because before I do the live stream or YouTube last year, I had no friends. I had no friends in trading area. I was basically trading based on my own strategy, based on my own terms. So, and ever since I uploaded the 5 videos of Ichimoku Basic Lecture Series, I get lots of contacts from traders all around the world, especially for those who are interested in Ichimoku Kinko and also my own way of strategies. I get to know lots of traders in the world, and it's quite fun. So I keep doing this. So let's see what's happening right now today. We had a couple of big news on the pound and euro just earlier, but there's not much a big move. Actually, euro has been quite strong today. So I look at these pairs like euro USD. It's going up because of strong euro, and also I was seeing that euro pound. I think it's going up today. This is a daily chart euro pound, and today's bullish. So euro has been quite strong, and AUD looks to be quite weak today. And so let's see. I was saying that the I think that was AUD USD was quite interesting. It was going down, but basically these are today all the markets are basically against the major trend direction on the daily chart or the 4-hour chart. So yeah, let me get to the topic about the Tokyo box breakout strategy. So Tokyo box is one of my strategies. Well, actually this is session breakout, or I'm not sure how you call it in English or in like a general name, I'm not sure. But basically Tokyo box breakout strategy is to capture the breakout after the Tokyo session or Asian session ends. And when the London session starts, usually it breaks the Asian box and it goes towards that direction in the day. So I use these Tokyo box breakout strategies on JPY cross pairs. So JPY cross pairs are like AUD Jpy or USD Jpy or Pound Jpy, Euro Jpy, and CAD Jpy and CHF Jpy. These are the JPY cross pairs. And Tokyo box strategy tends to work on these JPY cross pairs in my experience. So that's why I recommend you to use these breakout strategies only for these JPY cross pairs. So which one to start? So let's start from AUD Jpy today. This is bearish today. Today is a bearish candlestick. Let me zoom in a bit so that you can see the clearer picture. So yeah, today is bearish. So it's downtrending today. So let me go down to 1 hour. 1 hour chart, and if you see Ichimoku here, this is ranging. Actually, the Kumo's flat, Kijun-sen flat. So it's ranging, and it is going down in a short term, but now it's retracing backwards, and it might continue to go down this way for me. So because this is continuous reversing the wave, so I guess it's gonna go down this way continuously in this smaller, like a short term. But here we can I will show you the Tokyo sessions on each pair. So first let me show you the Tokyo session on this AUD Jpy. So alright, hold on, let's see. Yep, this one. So the yellow area or yellow time in between this 1 p.m. Oh, sorry, 1 a.m. to this 8 a.m. is actually what I got as a Tokyo session. So this is where the Tokyo session starts, and exactly on this candlestick, this is exactly where the Tokyo session ends. So every day, there are Asian sessions, and that are captured on these yellow areas. So today especially, what's happening right now is that Tokyo session is the high. Tokyo session high was exactly at this price level, 80.36 level, and the Tokyo session low was here. I will use this horizontal line. I will shift a little bit upwards this way. So this is the Tokyo session low, which was 80 80.02 or exact number of 80. So during the Tokyo or Asian session, the market was bearish in wave, and it broke downwards this way. It broke downwards this way, and now it's retracing backwards. So today, the Tokyo session breakout giving us the fake breakout signal. Right? If you sell here, right now you're in a loss. So it was a fake signal, and that was due to the fact that it's ranging as per Ichimoku. So if you start to use the Tokyo session breakout itself, it's already powerful by itself. But if you use it to correlate to the major trend direction, it becomes more powerful. So yesterday was ranging, right? This is yesterday's Tokyo box. The high were here. Hold on, let me go down to like 15-minute chart so that you can see more detailed price action. So here is today's Tokyo session high over here, and Tokyo session low all the way down here at 80 price level, and it broke downwards initially, and now it's coming backwards. But because this is bearish in the wave on this price action, I still expect the market goes down this way, unless the price renews higher. Unless the market renews recent high this way, when it happens, you don't want to look for a sell chance anymore in the short term. But at this time right now, I still expect the market going down this way. And also you can of course use the Fibonacci level to capture the potential retracement. So this looks like it's been resisted at this 61.8% level, like twice. So we better wait for the candle close in this case, which this is 15-minute chart. So the candle is going to close in about like 3.5 minutes. And when it closes below the previous candle, then we can expect the market is going to go down continuously. But if the close price is going to be above the previous week, then it might go up this way. It breaks the 61.8% level, and it might continue to go upwards. So not the exact time to look for the sell chance. And when the close price locates in between the price the previous high and low, then you better wait for the next candlestick to close until it breaks towards either direction, because in that case this is going to be an inside bar. So anyways, this is downtrending as per price action on this short term. So in this case, I expect the market go down. But coming back to this topic of Tokyo box breakout, it's giving us a fake signal. So we don't want to take trades. We don't want to take the Tokyo box breakout anymore. So let's go back to the previous day. So the previous day is going to be 21st. So yesterday's Tokyo box high was at this level. Tokyo box high was here at this 80.51 on this Aud Jpy, and also Tokyo box low was over here at this 80.23. So yesterday, after the Tokyo session ended and went into the London session, the market became flat, and it slightly broke downwards here, but afterwards it went all the way backwards this way. And once again, why there is a fake breakout of this Tokyo session after the Tokyo session was that because it was the range market. It was a range in higher time frame, and that's why it gives us a fake signals like this. So make sure you have the trending market for the Tokyo box to be more reliable for its breakout. So like here you see downtrend. You see downtrend in higher time frame, and after Tokyo box breakout exactly over here, it becomes downtrend. So and afterwards it went down about like after this Tokyo session ends, it went down all the way like 40 pips or 42 pips below, and it came backwards. But this is going to be a reliable Tokyo box breakout because it was downtrending in Asian session. So in London session, you expect the market continuously goes down. So that's a little tip to use the Tokyo box breakout strategy. So let's see. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you again. Tokyo box is my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite too. Alright, Roger, thank you for joining. Great to see you once again. Red Goblin. Jonathan, thank you for joining. Brian, good to see you. Okay, thank you for the reminder. So if you liked today's live stream already, please press a good button before you leave. And make sure to subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do these lives and videos every day. Hello Asif, thank you for joining. Great to see you again. And pins are good to see you again too. Should we check the breakout at the end of the session or 1 hour chart base? You'd have to wait for the 1 hour chart close or breakout. I mean, you can look at the 5-minute chart candlestick and you can watch out for the close after the London session ends. But yeah, for sure, you want to wait for until the Asian session ends completely. Hello Karen Rob, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. So would this breakout work for other sessions too? You mean London New York sessions? I have tested it and London New York sessions won't work so much for this breakout between the sessions, but I found that the Tokyo session, after Tokyo session, it tends to break and it goes towards that direction. So let's check some other pairs. Let's check out the USD Jpy. I saw it was going down earlier. So let's see what's happening right now. Oh yeah, sorry, it's going up. It's going up on the daily chart. I think it's going up in the 1 hour chart in mid time frame. So let me show the Ichimoku right now in 1 hour. And in 1 hour chart, yeah, it's going up. This is not so reliable for its continuous uptrend because the Kijun Sen is still in the Kumo here. And I think the Kumo is too young, too short still. So, and also Chikou span is exactly at this Senko span B here. So there might be some reversal. I mean retracement. But if there are more buyers and sellers in the market, then the price should continue to go up this way. But for the market to keep going up, I think it's time for the market to charge power, charge energy by retracing, by consolidating, and continue to go up this way. Because I can see that there is a like a retest area over here, like a reversal. I can see the previous supports became resistance in the past. On this 20th of January or 19th of January, there was a retest here, reversal. So I think psychologically, this is regarded and it might go down. So for this 1 hour candles to close, it's gonna take for more than 40 minutes. And if it closes below, then we have to expect some kind of retracement. But with that in mind, I would look at the 50-minute chart once again, and it's uptrending. And let's show the sessions, Tokyo session. So today's Tokyo session on this USD Jpy, the high was at this level over here, 103.7 area. Over here was a high, and low was over here at this level of 103.5 area. And after the Asian session, after Tokyo session ended, the market broke upwards, retest, and continued to go up this way. So I think this is a typical example. In 1 hour chart, it was bullish, and also in this 15 or 5-minute chart, it's bullish too. So in this case, after the Tokyo session ends, it tends to go towards that direction, towards the 1 hour chart trend direction. But if 1 hour chart is flat, then it can give you the fake breakout after the Tokyo session. So that's one thing to remember. Well, CJ also false breakout. Alright, let's check that one too soon. CAD JPY. Alright, Chonnam, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. How could we get this session indicator? So this is a trading view. I'm using the trading view, and so you can go to this indicator list, indicator and strategies, and you can simply like search sessions, and you can pick up the first one. Then you can have this sessions indicator. Or if you're using MT4, MT5, you can. I was actually searching it before the live stream starts because I was expecting this question. So you can just Google by this sessions indicator. You can just Google sessions indicator, and you can find tons of indicators that are available for free for MT4, MT5 to capture these sessions. And this is so useful, very useful. Alright, Debbie, Edison, thank you for joining. Great to see you, and Asif, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let's move on to Pound JPY. So for those who are new joiners today, I'm talking about the Tokyo box breakout strategy, because on a higher time frame it's ranging. In daily chart, 4-hour chart, it's ranging on these forex pairs. So for me, like the day to swing traders, you know, it's not the right time to enter the market. So that's why instead of talking about the entry edges today, I decided to talk about one of my favorite strategies, is the Tokyo box breakout strategy. So yeah, let's go to Pound JPY and start looking at the daily chart, taking the Ichimoku here. You see he's flat right now. I was expecting the market breaks upwards today, but it doesn't happen. So, and it's Friday, you know, the market usually gets quiet in Friday towards the end, and so most likely I will come back to the chart after Monday. But now it's flat. You see flat. The Kumo Senko span B is up, but A is flat, and Kijun Sen is flat. Tenkan Sen also flat. So there is no direction in the market in this daily chart. And also in 4-hour chart, it's also flat too. The Kumo flat. You see Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. Where Kijun Sen is slightly moving up, but it can be fake, because overall it's ranging, and the market has been resisted at this 142.23 level once, twice, and 3 times, and 4 times here. I don't think it's going to break out today. I think it's going to consolidate today and break out next week. But at least I can see the P wave structure. The lows gets higher while the high remains the same level. So I can see that there are more buyers and sellers in the market. I don't think that the sellers are stronger now. I can see that the buyers are stronger because the support levels are moving up this way, while the highs are the same level. So this is the typical P wave structure. And because technically the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen are pointing upwards in this case, it can still go upwards and breaks upwards this way. So that's a Ichimoku analysis. And with that in mind, I look at the 5 or 15-minute chart. Let's go to the 15-minute chart to talk about the Tokyo box breakout. So looks like the market hasn't broken the Tokyo session yet. The Tokyo session high was here, and the Tokyo low was at this level, 141.551 area. Right, the high was at this 142.18 area. So, and it looks like the market is still in between the range, and there is no trend. So, unless the market breaks upwards this way, I wouldn't take a buy. If it breaks downwards this way, it can become fake because we see the P wave in higher time frame, and we saw Tenkan-sen above the Kijun-sen in the range market, and in 1 hour it was trending up. In forward chart, the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo were moving up technically, and Chikou span was also above the candles. So I expect the market goes up in this P wave, and that's why I don't take a sell at this breakout, because it might become fake and the market goes up afterwards this way. So always better to follow the major trend direction, or if there's no direction in the market, then we better follow the potential breakout direction. So yeah, as we saw earlier here, it's the P wave structure. So yesterday, right, there was a Tokyo session and it didn't break towards either direction. And 2 days back here, there was a P wave breakout. I mean, there was Tokyo session break upwards, and it became fake because there was a previous resistance here, and pin bar happened and went downwards all the way and broke the Tokyo session downwards again. But here, you don't want to take a sell because this is against the P wave structure. You always look for the buy. Right? In this case, I would only expect the market goes up, breaks the previous resistance at this 142.188 level, upwards this way. So that's why I don't take these sell chances after this Tokyo box breakout. I hope that makes sense to everyone. So these can be the fake, and these can be the true buying edges. And at this moment, I see that there are supports in this area, and also I can see we can draw the trend line like this way. So it can be supported by the trend line and continues to go up this way and break out eventually. But I don't think it's gonna happen today. I think it's gonna happen sometime next week. Do you take risk to place order in 50-minute time frame which conflict the trend with the 4-hour chart? Yeah, my stop losses are based on the 5 or 50-minute charts, but the trend should be based on the higher time frames. So yeah, when the forward chart is conflicting with the 50-minute chart of 5 in its direction, then I will take it. I won't take it. I found one for MT4 and tried from internet, but session times are behind the sessions. Okay. So yeah, you better find the correct one. You know, these are free, so sometimes you have to test it and make sure it's capturing the Tokyo session. You can actually do the settings. You can change the settings to match with the Tokyo between 9 AM until 5 PM in Tokyo time. It's really hard, and sometimes we miss the chance For today's is an example. Yeah, well actually, yeah, there are chances like everywhere, but yeah, we miss chance. But we have to let it go. You know, chances are every day. Chances are there every day. So whenever there's a chance, you can take it. Otherwise, you stay away is a rule. It's like the encounter, right? Encounter with someone, right? You happen to see him on the street, and that will be an encounter. Otherwise, you know, you just let it go and you just enjoy your life. It's like, you know, sometimes I talk about the capturing the trailing edge like the catching taxi. Like if you are looking for a taxi, or in Japan, Tokyo especially, and there are lots of taxis around, lots of like convenience stores around, like these small shops around, and whenever I look for a taxi, he's not there. But when I'm looking for a taxi, he's there always. So it's like a psychology, right? So let's say I wanted to go to like point A, and to get to the point A, you know, it's gonna take like 30 minutes, and let's say I'll only have like 40 minutes. So within 10 minutes I have to catch taxi. But in that 10 minutes, sometimes I can't catch it. But usually, it's always around me, right? The taxis on the street. So it's the psychology, I believe. The chances should be everywhere, but it's just the matter of, you know, the perception where you can catch it or not. So let's go to the next pair, Euro JPY. Starting from the daily chart, higher time frames. And now what do we see here in the daily chart? Euro JP is ranging, right? Because the Kumo flat, the Kumo is going flat. I mean the Senko span B is going up and Senko span A is retracing. So these are going towards opposite direction. And in this case, you don't want to look for any buy or sell chances based on this time frame. And the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen did cross, Chikou span exactly overlapping with the candles. So daily time frame is not the good one to use in this kind of market. So, but today is bearish. Today is bullish. Today's bullish. So I look at the 4. And in 4-hour chart, yeah, this is still in the range. I mean, there is no trend in the market because still the Kumo flat. This Kumo is bearish and it hadn't twisted yet. So we better wait for the twist of the Kumo. And we see Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross Chikou span breakout. So after this Kumo breakout, it can go up continuously. Well, it might have to retrace like at this level. There is another record reversal area here at this 126.5 area. So it might react. It might be reacted by this level, retrace backwards, and goes up, breaks it, retest, and goes up this way. That would be a scenario. That would be one of the scenarios. So that you can catch the buy after the breakout, like in here, would be a good scenario to buy. And let's look at the 1-hour chart. Yeah, in this case, 1-hour chart shows a beautiful uptrend. We see Kumo up, Kijun-sen is also uptrending, and Chikou span all the way above the candles. So this is nice bullish movement. Nice bullish in the wave. As per price action, and also as per Ichimoku lines, this is bullish. So in this case, after Tokyo session breakout, we expect the market breaks upwards of Tokyo session. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the 5 or 50-minute chart today. Let's take the 50-minute chart and switch it to the Tokyo session and see how it's going. So yeah, Tokyo session high was here at this 126.25 area, and it broke upwards by week high. The close price ended below the Tokyo box, and over here exactly it broke upwards here, right? On this candlestick it broke upwards. So if you see this breakout and let's say you take a buy after you confirm this Tokyo box breakout in 50-minute chart, and your stop loss is going to be below the previous low, which is at this level, and afterwards the market retraces backwards, but it doesn't break the previous low and it continues to go upwards this way. And right now it's marking P wave, so I expect the market continue to go up this way. And you should be in break even or a little profit by now. So I think this is a perfect example of how you can combine with the Ichimoku with this Tokyo box strategy. Okay, can you explain a bit big retracement of USD CAD, which you mentioned expected a sell but it retraced upwards? Yeah, let's check that one later. After looking at the CAD JPY, CHF JPY today for these Tokyo session examples. So let's keep an eye on this Euro JPY today, because I think it's gonna break upwards this way. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you again. And happy Fridays everyone. Happy Friday. Which time frame do you look for the breakout? For the breakout, I watch the 5 or 15-minute time frame. I got stopped out on the CJ. Make sure you have less than 2% risk for exit. Then you should be fine. As long as you're on the trend direction, you should be fine with 2% risk per trade. Enter too late. Okay. The entry point is not something to look for or something to try to find, but it's something that's given by the market. Oh, that's true. By CIS. Yeah, well said. Well said. Yep. Yeah, CIS is actually one of my favorite traders in Japan. He's quite a character. He used to be gambler. He used to be gamble a lot. I think nowadays I think he still does. Like he's so much into like boat racing and horse racing. He was betting so much money on these, and he was winning. He was actually the slot. How to say, like a spin, like a, if you can imagine, like a spin type of a game or gamble. And he was winning constantly. He was a pro gambler before, and he's now into tradings. So yeah. Entry point is not something to look for. I think that's true. Yes, somehow it's like in between. You have to look for, you have to try to look for the entry timing. But when you actually enter, it's actually given. Hello Kenley, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. On a 50-minute chart Euro JPY, where would you place the target? Or would you watch the chart? So the target in this case is going to be based on the 1 hour chart, because in 1 hour I see uptrending at the moment. So let me switch it to the 1 hour chart with the Ichimoku here. Yeah, because in 1 hour Ichimoku is trending up. So the target should be based on the 1 hour. It's going to be the one, or actually, yeah, one of the targets is going to be at the recent high on this 1 hour chart, which is at this level. Exactly, I drew the line. 126.51 area is the initial target. So it's got the yeah, about like 20 pips above the current price, which is the initial target. Or you can set the target when yeah, actually I will exit when the Kumo Kijun Sen goes flat. So let's say the market continues to go up this way and breaks this target upwards, and soon the market might be into the range, retrace backwards in the range, and by then the Kijun Sen should go flat, and the Kumo should also go flat like this. And when I see Kijun Sen and Kumo goes flat like this, then I look for the exit timing. So it's either the market reaches to the target on this 1 hour, the previous high, or, well, actually if the market goes upwards like this, but before the market reaches the target, when it consolidates, I think this is a better example. When it consolidates before the market reaches the previous high, then I will exit. I will look for the exit timing at some point when the Kijun Sen and Kumo goes flat like this. Because in higher time frames, daily chart, 4 hour chart, it's flat ranging, so there is no direction. But at least in 1 hour, I see direction upwards. So the target should be based on the 1 hour chart. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, yeah, I'm not sure how, if we can call this a target, because it's a market retracing backwards or retracing the range. But when I see the retracing or the weakness of the trend in the market, then that will be an exit timing for me also. Alright, you're welcome. Yeah, and until the market reaches to the previous high, I keep trading the profit. Yes. And even the market reaches the target, I won't exit soon, because it can go up continuously still. It can go up continuously, then I won't exit yet. So I don't usually put the fixed target like this, because it's sometimes the market does not really respect on these recent highs, especially in forex markets. That's a tendency. It can break out easily. So let's say you find there was a previous resistances here in the past, right, like here, and you might think the market goes up, you might think the market retraces backwards this way when you see these previous highs, but sometimes market can break out upwards easily here. So in my mind, I set the target here, but I don't set the target mechanically, because once it breaks upwards, it can continue to go up this way, and I don't want to lose these pips. But once, let's say the market resisted here and goes backwards, retracing, then the Kijun Sen should go flat, and Kumo should go flat also, and by then I look for the exit timing, because it can go back to the Kijun Sen or the Kumo in that case. So that's what I mean by target. So yeah, I'm flexible to the targets too. in that sense. Euro JPY 4-hour chart double pattern. Alright, let's check the 4-hour chart. Oh, you mean, yeah, this one double bottom. Yeah, looks like it's double bottom and broke the neckline upwards. Oh yeah, I think that's a nice point. Yeah, that's a good point. Double bottom here in the 4-hour chart, and here's a neckline and neckline breakout. And also Kumo breakout can happen too. So that will be a very interesting and very significant move here. So that next week it can continue to go up this way. So after the Kumo breakout today, the last thing we have to wait for next week is the Kumo twist. Yeah, the Kumo is still bearish. So once the Kumo turns to bullish, then it can be more stable uptrend on this chart. Hello Mohammed, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Alright, Asif, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you trade using the 1-hour chart and Tokyo box strategy, we do not look in a daily chart, 4-hour chart for the trend like in normal KTS strategy anymore, right? Yeah, if you don't see trending market in higher time frames, then you can take 1-hour chart and use Tokyo box strategy to take trades too. Yeah. But if the 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart are trending or daily chart are trending, then you should take it too. Always look at the daily chart and break it down to lower time frames. Do you take pot profits as a trade progress? Yes. So let's look at the CAD Jpy. So CAD Jpy daily chart. So this is the P wave. The lows are getting higher and the high remains the same. And I still expect the market breaks upwards this way. Is the daily chart. So today's bearish, right? Today's bearish, and yesterday was a pin bar. So the market might go down to the trend line, be supported by the trend line, and goes up this way continuously. Is my scenario. And let's look at the 4-hour chart. In 4, this is another nice confirmation for the uptrend because we see the Kumo Senko span is up. Well, actually this is flat, sorry. The Kumo is flat overall, but the Kijun Sen is upwards. So it can continue to go up this way. And let's look at the 15 and show the sessions, Tokyo session. So today it looks like the market is still in between the Tokyo session, right? Tokyo high was here at this 81.87 and Tokyo low was over here 81.61 or 62, and it broke downwards but became fake, double bottom, and went upwards in the range. And this looks to be an N wave. This looks to become a bullish N wave and breaks upwards this way. So yeah, I think that's what's happening in the market. So if I were a scalper, then I think this would be a good buy chance. But once again, today's Friday, so if you're not confident or if you think you missed a trade, missed a chance, then you better not to take trades today. So finally, let's take a look at the Chf Jpy, and I will come back to the USD CAD chart later. So Chf Jpy daily chart, its range, right? The Kumo flat exactly, the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span overlapping. So no trend, no trace, based on the daily chart. But we can look at the lower time frames to see which time frame are trending. So let's see in 4-hour chart. In 4, by Ichimoku, this is also flat ranging, because the Kumo is flat, very tiny Kumo here, and the Kijun Sen is completely flat at the moment. So you see twice of supports, and you see 3 times of resistance, and it can go down this way. The market can come back to the Kumo here in a 4-hour chart. So you cannot take trades in a 4-hour chart. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour it's moving up, right? The Kumo is up, and the Kijun Sen is uptrending, Chikou span above the candles. So in a 1 hour chart, this is the consecutive N wave looks like. So at this rate, I think the market is going to break the previous high in a 4-hour chart upwards this way. However, if it retraces, then once again that will make the Kijun Sen goes flat, and Kumo goes flat like this way, and you see that the market is now in the range. So right now I think it goes up, breaks upwards continuously in 1 hour chart. So if I were looking for the buy chance by Tokyo box, I will wait for the breakout of the Tokyo box upwards. I hope that makes sense. So let's go to the 50-minute chart once again and show the Tokyo box. So here is the Tokyo session low at this 116.9, and Tokyo session high was over here at this 117.09. And after the Tokyo session high breakout over here, it retested the high, and retested twice, and the market is in a P wave in this 50-minute chart also. The lows are getting higher, so we can break upwards this way. So once again, I am a day-to swing trader. I would like to hold the positions at least for a couple hours or a couple of days, and that's why I don't want to enter the market. And also, this is Friday, so I will be going to bed in about like 2 hours from now. So from this reason, I don't think I'm gonna take a trade. But if you are still in the daytime or in afternoon time zone, then you can still look for the trade chance like this way until you go to bed. And I would move the stop loss break even, and at least want to have like a 30 pips or 50 pips of running profit, break even, then come back to the chart on Monday. Yeah, always check the higher time frames, daily chart and 4-hour chart is important. Yeah, I usually hold the positions for a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days. Sometimes 2 weeks or 3 weeks I keep holding. But recently, the market's in the range. These forex pairs are pretty much ranging. Especially in daily chart, I don't see trends. So recently my trades are based on a 4-hour chart, or sometimes I take trades in a 1-hour chart and catch the trend. So yeah, I'm more of the intraday to day trader these days. But you can adjust your trading style like this way, so that the you can be flexible to this changing market over time. So it depends on which time frame the market is trending. If the daily chart trending, then you take daily chart. If 1 hour chart trending, then you take 1 hour chart. And as long as it lasts, you keep trading the profit. Yeah, be flexible to the market is the key to success always. All right, let's see. Yep, Euro cat up, 1 hour chart big move. All right, Euro Jpy. All right, let's check that one soon. So first, let me check the USD CAD as per previous request. So are we good on this Tokyo Box breakout strategy for today as today's main topic? So let me come back to this Chf Jpy later. Right before the live stream ends today, I will come back to this one and see if it breaks upwards or not. All right. So let's go to the USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD is now ranging. We see Kumo's Senko span is down, but Kijun Sen is flat at the moment and Chikou span exactly touching. But here I can still see that there is a descending P wave. So I can see that there are more sellers and buyers, and it can go down, but it's gonna happen next week. I don't think it's a good timing to look for a sell chance today because it's Friday. And just in case, make sure that there is no previous low. And yeah, back in 2019, 2018 April, there was a previous support here, but it's a bit lower. Like it's this level, 1.252 area was the previous low on this 16th of April back in 2018. But this is, I think this is continuous downtrend. So the market has been rejected by this Kijun Sen and going down. So I think as the Kijun Sen goes down this way, the market is resisted by the Kijun Sen and breaks downwards this way. Is my analysis on this daily chart. Are there any Western books out there taught about the Ichimoku you recommend? I'm not sure which book is good to read for English. I've only read the books in Japanese, these original books, and also a couple of other good books, like Hidenobu Sasaki's book is a good one, and also we have a couple of other good books about Ichimoku in Japanese. But I'm not sure about English ones. I mean Western books, I'm not sure. I wrote the book myself. I wrote the 3 books and that are available in this Ichimoku community, and this is English. But the Western books, I'm not sure, unfortunately. When my trade goes with profit after 30-40 pips, I couldn't control myself to close the trade, and I think when it pulled back, I will go in for another position, but it didn't happen. So you have to have the decent exit strategy. So it's about the full, about the, let's say the, what's the word? It's about the expectation and the fear. Let's say when you take a sell over here, let's say when you sell here, then you expect the market go down this way. So when you exactly sell, you're with excitement, but once it goes backward this way, and then you have fear. And we cannot control the market, so we have to think about what we can control, which is the stop loss, lot sizing, and risk management. Then you should be psychologically safe too. Alright, Aud CHF, let's check that one later. Is your break-even rule based on the fixed pip profit level, or when your profit is greater than your original stop loss and then you move to break-even? I have the decent break-even strategy. So first, initially, when I take trades, always I put the stop loss, and after I confirm the market goes towards my direction in lower time frames, then I move the stop to break even. That will be when I confirm the N wave towards my direction, then I move the stop to break even. But unless I can confirm the N wave, I wouldn't move it, because that means the market is not going towards my direction yet. How long would you wait for the break of Tokyo box? When is the Tokyo box breakout not related to the Tokyo session? I take the Tokyo box breakout whenever it happens, so it can happen in 30 minutes after Tokyo session ends, or it can happen like 5 hours later, 6 hours later. So I think it depends on the market situation, but I just wait as long as I can. I mean, for sure I won't wait until next day, but I wait within the day until I go to bed in Japan time. The Western books are not that good in my opinion. Okay. I'm not sure, I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't read these Western Ichimoku books, so unfortunately I'm not sure. So yeah, let's see. So let's check the next one. Euro Pound. Alright, Euro Pound daily chart. It's retracing backwards. Daily chart, it's the big bullish candle today, because of the strong euro, it's uptrending. But the Kumo's going down, and Kijun Sen is flat today, and I see Tenkan Sen is going down. Right, Tenkan Sen is going down this way, and in this case, the market can be resisted by the Tenkan Sen and goes down this way. So in the daily scope, the market might be resisted here at this level. Hold on, let me get this fixed solid line like here. Exactly when the price touches the Tenkan Sen here, it can be resisted and goes down. So this is at 0.8912 level, and I expect the market go down continuously next week. And this is a tendency of these Hannen lines. I mean, Hannen lines are these Tenkan Kijun Sen and 2 lines of Kumo. Right? Chikou span is not the Hannen line, but the other 4 lines are called Hannen line. Hannen means mid price, because they take the mid price of a certain range in the market. And when the Hannen lines are angled like this, the market tends to be resisted supported. So like you can see many examples like in the past where you see that handle lines, well actually here probably the Tenkan-sen was moving up exactly on this candlestick over here. Hold on, let me do a bar replay. Like yeah, over here when you see this Tenkan-sen up exactly on this doji candlestick, you can expect the market has been supported by this Tenkan-sen and continues to go up this way. And next day, that's what it happens over here. So yeah, when these handle lines are angled like this, it can tend to work as a support resistance, which is quite powerful indications. So yeah, from this reason right now, what's happening in the market is that in the daily chart, this is bullish candle. Because of this descending Tenkan-sen here, yeah, I expect the market go down from next week. So let's check the 1 hour. Okay, in 1, this is still moving up, but now it's ranging, it's consolidating, wicks pointing upwards, and engulfing candlestick. I see engulfing pattern over here on these previous 2 candles, and when it breaks downwards this way, it can continue to go down in this 1 hour. So that can happen. So yeah, better to wait for the Tenkan-sen breakout in this 1 hour if you want to look for the sell chance. Or to be safer, you want to wait until the market breaks the Kijun-sen and look for the sell chance over here. Would be the scenario. It depends on whether you want to become aggressive to sell over here with a tighter stop loss with you know, a lower winning rate, or you want to wait for further confirmation, more passive, become passive and take a sell here. You might lose all these pips, but you can increase the win rate this way. So it's your call, and it depends on your trade style. Yeah, that will be the scenario here. So what else it was? Let's see. I think I saw other pair to watch. Let's see. Oh, AUD CHF. All right, AUD CHF. Let's see. It's not on my watch list, so let me get that one. I don't usually check AUD CHF because it's too volatile in lower time frames. But let me see what's happening now in the daily chart. Yeah, it's retracing backwards. It's in reversing the wave. It's in a reversing the wave. So it might become double top, and if it breaks a neckline, then it can continue to go down this way. Is the scenario. We see Senko span B is up, but Senko span A is retracing backwards. So when you see this, you know, opposite direction of this Senko span AB, then this is not the great timing to look for any trade chances based on this daily chart. So let me lower it to 4-hour chart and see if 4-hour chart is also trending or not. And in 4, it's also range to me. I mean, this Kumo flat and Kijun-sen is flat, and Kijun-sen is actually into the Kumo here. And also Chikou span is exactly overlapping with the candles. And I see the synchronization of the Chikou span here. So it can be supported and goes up this way. Along with the previous candles, the Chikou can move like this way. So that means the market can move like this way in a short term. So from this reason, I wouldn't look for any trade chances on this one. Yeah, Chikou span is one of the unique lines of Ichimoku. Chikou span takes the close price and it just shifted 26 candles backwards from the current forming candlestick, but that means a lot. Yeah, in the past, I still remember when I first started to use Ichimoku about 7 years ago, I didn't show Chikou span because I thought it's useless, right? It's just close price, so just a line chart, and it just shifted 26 candles backwards, and I was thinking, so what? But after reading through these original books and really knew the essence of Chikou span, then I see the power of it now. I have no point deleting the Chikou span now. I mean, all these 5 lines are equally important. You cannot take trades by Chikou span only. You cannot take trades by Kumo only. You cannot take trades by Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen only. All 5 lines are unique and they are equally important. And among these 5 lines, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are the most important lines because the Kumo and Chikou span are basically the supportive lines to Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. So that's why originally Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen were called Kinko-hyo. So originally in the original books there were only Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen in the chart. There was no Kumo, there was no Chikou span. So anyways, yeah, I think it can be supported and goes upward this way. So at this moment, I wouldn't look for any trading edge at the moment. I want those books. Oh, alright, my books. So yeah, if you're interested to join, to get the books, well, first of all, you can click the link below the description and come to my website, and you can check all these contents, what's happening in this Ichimoku community. And if you're interested, please click the join button on YouTube. That's where you can join to learn and master the Ichimoku Kinko-hyo, the essence of it. And I wrote 3 books. Right now I have this Ichimoku Basic Master book, Ichimoku Basic Theories book, and also I created the video and talk about these 3 books, so you can enjoy this video too on this website. Yeah, Ichimoku is beautiful and it's powerful. If you understand it correctly, it becomes a great tool. It actually gives you like a different perspective to the market, which is quite interesting. Thank you so much, Mr. K, for your valuable suggestions. Sure, you're welcome. Alright, Rob, you're welcome too. Gold is going up. Oh, I thought gold is going down just earlier, but now it's going up, looks like in the short term. Alright, Alper, Asif, you're welcome. You're welcome. So finally, let's check the CF Jpy in 15-minute chart and see what's happening. And then we're gonna end the session. So yeah, in 15-minute chart, as we saw earlier, hold on, let me check the sessions indicator. And we were talking about the Chf Jpy previously. After this Tokyo session breakout, it was supported. It became a reversal line, and twice supports, and now it's going up. And also I see that there was a P wave structure, and I said that the market can go up or this way, and now it's breaking and going up this way towards the direction. So this is what I mean by capturing the direction of the breakout, and it is possible. I mean, on the super long live stream, like 7 hours of super long live streams to celebrate over 22k subscribers, and also my birthday. on the 12th January, I also did some real trade, and in there I was expecting the breakout direction too. And I would say it's possible if you can understand the market movements correctly, then it's possible. So yeah, that's what it's all about basically. Yeah, you're welcome everyone. Rekan, you're welcome too. I hope you're learning every day. Oh, Melanie, thank you for the nice words. Ichimoku Kinko here is an amazing strategy. I wonder how anyone could read the market without it now. Sure, you're welcome, Melanie. Yeah, I'm still learning too. I read the books. I read the original book sometimes. I think I read it maybe 30 times, and I still learn something new from these original books. So yeah, that's how deep the Ichimoku is, and also how deep the markets are basically. And from this reason, we are all students, lifetime. So yep, thank you for watching until the end of today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. So yeah, I hope yeah, I will do another video session tomorrow, and also there will be another live stream on Sunday. So yeah, I wish to see you on next one, and until I see you next one, please stay healthy and enjoy the weekend. So see you then. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.